Hanover ground, Cessna 222 uniform Mike, northwest T's with Sierra for VFR to the west.
Cessna 222 uniform Mike, Hanover ground, runway 24, taxi Charlie Alpha.
24 via Charlie Alpha 2 uniform Mike.
Cessna 222 uniform Mike, Hanover tower, right turn approved, wind 2803, runway 24, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. 24, right turn approved, 2 uniform Mike. Okay. Finals clear. Power set. Making power. Airspeed's alive. 50 knots. Rotate. That's what's in. And then hold, listen. How often does it play the Morse? There it goes.
Just right. Often enough to like make you feel easy about it. Okay, cool. Does that match up?
That matches up.
Cool, you can just push it back in then.
Yeah.
Sweet, so it's identified. Let's tune in a course then that will take us to the station then.
Alright.
And the needles get sensitive, or more sensitive as we get closer, right? Because it's the angles off,
yeah,
the degrees. Cool. So what's that telling us?
Where we have to go west to get to it.
Yeah, heading of 260. So you can take control back. Your controls.
Control.
Let's go to the VOR station. So initially you just match the heading, and then you put in your correction for the winds. So if you have a bunch of wind from the south, you know, you might fly heading 230 or 240, right, to keep the needle centered. Now, if you're flying a nice 172 with a GPS screen, you'd have a little wind vector to overlay it and make it all look like it makes sense. Here, you just kind of have to feel it and note the deflection, but.
I only have to listen to that once.
Cool.
Alright. And that should be this way.
Yeah, it's almost like right east.
Somewhere right east of us.
Yeah. Cool, so you can just turn towards that. We'll track it for just a minute or two, and then we'll call it good. Now, does it make sense how you would use it for triangulation if you wanted to take these two lines now? Because you have a line to Salem and a line to Jackson?
Yeah, if you know.
And you just take the chart and just drop, so.
I'm on this radial, I'm on that radial.
Right. And when you're 30 miles away from each of them, you'll be off by 2 or 3 miles, but at least you'll be able to circle.
In the right direction.
Yeah, you'll be able to circle the map and say, I'm within these 3 lakes, and look around, and that'll match you up. All right, you can go ahead and recover. All right, cool. At the end of the maneuver, you just trim back to level flight, set your power settings to whatever you need. All right, recover. All right, cool, very nice. Back controls. We'll do one more of these. Now you're guessing, is it going to be a third nose down or a nose up? Or oh yeah, and if you want to make it feel really weird, you can tilt your head to the left.
Uh-huh.
And then on 3, just tilt your head all the way to the right. So 1, 2, 3. That just messes it up even more. Okay, your controls covered. Okay, so nose high. Power needs to come to idle, right? So we're there, we were nose up, right? So power needs to come all the way out. Oops, sorry, nope.
I was going to say, wait, no,
we're powering. You did it correctly. Cool, that was good. So just try one where you just close your eyes and just try to turn the plane 90 degrees to the left and roll out straight and fly straight for a minute.
90 degrees.
So you just look out, figure out how long you think that'll take, close your eyes, do your best at a turn, fly that for a few seconds, then I'll have you recover. We'll see how straight you feel. Okay, and roll out straight.
Engine. Fire in flight, so all the fuel type things are off. So we're going to go fuel selectors off, mixture, cut off idle, master switches off, cabin heat, air off, and
over
then
here.
dive.
Right, cabin heat. Right, that's cabin heat, so you don't get any smoke in.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then with that off, then you do a dive. So
yeah, an emergency descent, right?
Yeah.
So let's do that. Carb heat on.
Carb heat on.
Power to idle.
Power to idle.
And what we do is 45-degree bank to the left. As you do the bank, just let the nose sink down. So you just keep the 1G positive sense of gravity. Let it kind of come down to around 100 knots. And just go 90 degrees. Now start to come rolling out a little bit. And just keep the nose pinned down about here to maintain right around 110 knots. And just keep going to the west, so it's a 90-degree turn. And let's just stay down to about 2,000. Yeah, just this is good, right? Just go down to about 2,000 feet. So keep the nose down at 110 knots. Perfect. And you can just level off here. So your engine was on fire, you shut it off, right?
Yeah.
So there's your runway. Now it's an engine failure. Well, more like engine fire, transitioning to forced landing.
Transition to forced
So don't worry about the restart. Just set yourself up in the pattern.
What we're going to do is fly first, so establish 60 knots.
Okay. And I'd recommend just staying kind of tight into that downwind, right? Don't get too far away.
All right. Airspeed, place to land.
Yeah, it's just the securing. At this point, I just leave the checklist. You've got 30 seconds till you hit the ground. All I'd be doing is mixture off, fuel selector off, batteries off.
Yeah.
Right? Isolate the power, no fires. Although we already got on fire once. So just take it down as close as we can get to the runway, then we'll go around. I'm not seeing any traffic, so I'm just gonna leave the call for a moment, but I've been monitoring the CTAF. Okay. Okay, remember to use your flaps once you feel like you've made it, right?
Yeah.
But I would try to have full flaps at the end, because this runway is tiny.
Yeah.
Okay, keep coming down. Straighten it out. I'd dump full flaps, and do a bit of a slip. Just for a second. Nose down, nose down, nose down. To the right. Good. Straighten out, and go around.
Alright.
Very nice. See that? Perfect. Carb heat in.
Carb heat in.
Flaps just to 20.
Flaps. 1 notch.
Good job.
Trim.
Yeah, keep climbing. Because these trees are not that short. I love that airport. I never actually land there.
Yeah.
But it's nice to see if you could actually make it down or not. And that was good. You made it right down to the threshold, right? The little slip at the end would help you not eat up a ton of runway because you need 1,000 feet to stop.
Yeah.
Right, flaps up to 10.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of cows down here.
Now with that little flag, could you say over Dexter, or is that just when you're talking to approach?
So yeah, it's a VFR reporting point. You could just say we're coming in over Dexter. It shows up on their screen. So it's not any town name, but yeah, the flag is perfect.
Hanover Tower,
I like using those.
766, ready at Alpha 1, west departure.
Cessna 3973 Quebec, Ann Arbor Tower, runway 24, cleared for takeoff, right turn on course approved, wind calm.
Clear takeoff 24, right turn, 73 Quebec.
Cessna 3 Alpha Yankee, 1 Cessna departure prior to arrival, runway 24, cleared for the option, after the option, make left traffic.
Cessna 3 Alpha Yankee, clear for the option.
If we don't get the call in before, just
right
do a
traffic all the way.
360.
3 Alpha Yankee.
Make left traffic after the option.
Left traffic after the option, 3 Alpha Yankee.
Go ahead.
Ann Arbor Tower, Cessna 222 uniform Mike, over Dexter with Tango inbound for pattern work. Tuning for Mike.
Cessna 222 uniform Mike, Ann Arbor Tower, ident.
So we're talking to her.
Cessna 2 uniform Mike, ident observed, enter right downwind, runway 24.
Right downwind for 24 to uniform Mike.
Yeah, as soon as she said the words to uniform Mike, we're going to come into the airspace. Right, because you just have to establish that two-way radio communication.
Cessna 73 Quebec, Cessna traffic 2 o'clock, 2 miles, altitude indicates 2,400, frequency change approved. Cessna 0 Tango Yankee, Cessna traffic 2 o'clock, 1.5 miles now, altitude indicates 3,200, no factor.
I tend to just kind of power back a little bit early and let it sink down, because like we said, the flaps that help you descend aren't available, so that's why I go out
Solo field truck, Ann Arbor ground, proceed as
slightly
requested.
wider like this, but I still don't get too low. It's still kind of a normal, maybe 3-degree approach. If you had the red and white copy or VASI lights, you know, now might be a time to use them, whereas normally I tell people to fly.
Cessna 3 Alpha Yankee, number 2, Cessna traffic turning 1 mile final.
3 Alpha Yankee, looking for that traffic, number 2.
Just gradually, little nose up trim, slowing down to 65-ish knots. Trying to get our speed under control. And then just using this long final, help get adjusted. Okay, so there's the speed we want. You can see it. It's more nose up, but everything else is the same. It's 5 knots difference. A little more power there.
Cessna 3 Alpha Yankee, Cessna traffic short final, runway 24, cleared for the option.
Clear for the option, runway
just
24,
describing
3 Alpha Yankee.
Dragging it in with power. Alright, still 65 knots. Keep that power back. And the flare is pretty much the same, still the tree line. That's flaps landing. Flaps already up, power on the go.
Cessna 3 Alpha Yankee, when speed and altitude permit, turn left crosswind traffic, Golden Eagle departing runway 24 on runway heading.
Roger that, 3 Alpha Yankee.
Golden Eagle 537, runway 24, cleared for takeoff, fly runway heading, wind calm.
537, cleared for takeoff, fly runway heading.
Cessna 0 Tango Yankee, confirm you have Cessna traffic on a half-mile left base in sight.
0 Tango Yankee has traffic.
Cessna 0 Tango Yankee, number 2, runway 24, cleared for the option. After the option, make left traffic.
Clear for the option on runway 24. After the option, make left traffic. 0 Tango Yankee.
Cessna 14 Bravo, frequency change approved.
That's not going to be off.
I think it will. But we can see. If we have to go around, we'll sidestep just a bit off. But he's rolling, so
Yeah.
I think he's been waiting for 10 minutes to get out, so he's gonna go. All right, looking pretty nice. Just start to pitch up
Yeah.
and a little power back to slow down, and then see if you need to add it back in, right? Just kind of once you're on speed, because it does feel like you're dragging it. There's also something you could do if it was super gusty, right? Flaps 10 or flap 0. Yeah, looking nice.
Cessna 3 Alpha Yankee, number 3, Cessna traffic approaching 1 mile right base.
Number 3 Alpha Yankee, looking for traffic.
Okay.
Golden Eagle 537, fly runway heading, contact Detroit departure, 118.905, good day.
Okay, keep coming down a little bit.
Departure, thank you ma'am, good day.
Okay, keep holding up, 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 up. Okay, nice. And on the go.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah.
Carpet in. So good, that was a nice flare, just about a foot off the ground still, right?
Yeah.
So at the
Cessna
end.
3 Alpha Yankee, Cessna traffic, half mile final. Cessna 0 Tango Yankee, number 2, follows Cessna traffic ahead on downwind, turning left base.
Number 2, following the traffic, looking for the traffic, 0 Tango Yankee.
Ann Arbor Tower, 4614 Bravo is clear to the south.
Cessna 14 Bravo, frequency change approved.
Good day, 14 Bravo.
Okay.
She's on her check ride with Carrie. Hopefully the Facebook page gets a new picture tonight.
Cessna 0 Tango Yankee, Cessna traffic, half mile final.
0 Tango Yankee has the traffic.
Cessna 0 Tango Yankee, number 2, runway 24, clear for the option.
Number 2, clear for the option on runway 24, 0 Tango Yankee.
Yeah, start getting down to 65. So power back and just kind of keep your pitch up for a little bit. Because you could almost glide it here. Yeah, keep coming back up to that speed. So power idle, raising the nose a little bit. All the way to idle, I'd say, at least for a moment, right? Yeah. Okay, just go flat for a little bit. Now start a little flare, bleed off some speed. We're still fast. Let it sink down a bit. Now start raising it a little bit up, 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 up. Nice. See that height's a little bit better there?
Cessna 3 Alpha Yankee, number 2, Cessna traffic, 1 mile left base to
We're
final.
not making Alpha 2. Keep rolling.
Number 2 for 3 Alpha Yankee, the option 24.
Okay, keep some powered. So we can
Cessna
hurry
3
up.
Alpha Yankee, report Cessna traffic in sight.
Then we'll break near the end.
I'm looking, 3 Alpha Yankee.
To your mic, we're turning off at the end.
Cessna 2 Uniform Mike, turn right at the end, remain on this frequency, taxi northwest
Power
keys
back.
via Alpha Bravo Charlie, cross runway 30.
All right, get that
3
wrong.
Alpha Yankee, I have that traffic in the way.
Alpha Bravo Charlie, cross 30.
Cessna 3 Alpha Yankee, number 2, runway
just roll
24,
off
clear for the
now.
option.
Cleared for the option, runway 24, number 2, 3 Alpha Yankee.
And we'll taxi Alpha Bravo Charlie, cross 30 for 222 Uniform Mike. And stay with you.